Probably the lie is that you just need one song to become popular. That's not true at all. Trust me, I've been there. Whatever may be the system now, that one day I will break it because my music will speak. That way, I've kind of kept that artist, independent artist within me intact. So I don't work in a boundary where, the director says this is the situation and you've got to make a song for this. I think everything. He would hate the person. They build universes for films. We're trying to build a universe around this character for music. Because that's how I started. Before I started making music for films, I used to make independent songs. And even when I got into films for the first 4-5 years, every year I used to release one song, mostly on Valentine's Day, for just for myself as an independent artist. God has been kind and we've had a great journey over the past 15 years. So I thought it's time that we restarted where we started off from. So that's why we're back to where we began. Because I still make songs depending on current situations in my life and from the situations that my friends are going through or people around me are going through. So I take inspiration from that. So that was a time when I was just about 21 years old. And just like any other person at that age, I had been through love, breakups. So I used to make songs about that. And sometimes when it doesn't fit in the film, or sometimes when I felt like it should just be my own song and not in a film, then I would release it as an independent song. So that's the ideology behind it. Basically, because I was starting my own label, Albuquerque Records, I think many people know the story. I had a friend called Aravindh who was with me when I started my journey as a musician, even before I got into films or, became famous as per as you say. But he was like a pillar of support. The both of us used to be together all the time. His dad passed away when he was towards the end of school or in early college, so he didn't know how to go about life. So I told him one day I would become a musician, so why don't you become a sound engineer? So he went and studied sound engineering, and whatever I used to record on a daily basis in my bedroom or wherever in a small space, he used to be the person recording it, and he used to keep motivating me. Ironically, he sadly passed away after a few years when he was just 24 years old. So I always thought whenever I start my own label, the first song should be dedicated to him. So that was the ideology behind it. So I wanted to create this character called Aravindh, who will, all the songs that I make from now will be stories from his life. So it's almost like an alter ego, and I dedicate that alter ego to my friend, yeah. The alter ego is where I was when I was 16, 17 years old. That is my alter ego. I wanted to go back there and feel the same things that I felt then, when life used to be very carefree. At the same time, you don't know what it has in store in front of you. So that is the kind of alter ego that I want to radiate through this character and this label. So imagine if I was 16 or 17 years old now and I was just starting off. And I'm seeing that the way music is consumed is changed so much. And I'm looking at all these guys, including myself. And I wanted to be a satirical, funny kind of a song, making fun of the situation that exists now, but in the end still giving a little hope that I know the system is like this and this is what is required for a song to become a hit, but one day I'll make it. So it was just a funny kind of a satire, which was the idea. As Anirudh, I know that is the scene today, which we have to accept, and which is what has made us who we are today, in the sense we know that today music is being consumed online through short video formats. And so any song you make subconsciously, when I started off maybe 10 years ago, you wouldn't be thinking I need to have 3, 4, 10-second portions of the song which need to click. But now, even if you don't think that way, subconsciously you are doing it. So which is fine, which is great, because you have to move with the times, you got to move with the trends. For example, when we started off making music, we never had these thoughts. The thought would only be about the song. But now you know that you need to have special lines or special areas of a song which may be a little more catchy than the rest of the song. So, but you got to move with the trends, and I am a product of that myself. So I'm not complaining about it. I'm saying that's great, but just that even though we do that, one day we will succeed. Even if for a person who doesn't have the wherewithal to do these things, end of the day, the music is what matters. We've identified about 10 artists already, and I think once in a month or once in 2 months, we will be releasing a song from each of them. And they're really wonderful artists, I must say. Not because it's my label, but I really like what they've done. So hopefully, even you guys do. When they hear the first song, I don't want them to feel anything because this is just my expression of what I wanted it to be, and I want all the other 10 artists who we are going to work with in the next year to express themselves. And I think this is a nice platform for them to express themselves. And most importantly, for people who are talented and who have made a lot of songs and are looking for the right window. I feel like with God's grace, the kind of base that He has given me, I think that can be used as a bouncing board for them to come up in life, or whatever, achieve their dreams in whatever possible way. So it's not me giving back to the industry. I won't say it's that much. It's just me trying to be a bouncing board for a lot of artists to express themselves. That's about it. I don't think there's a biggest lie. I think it's not about delivering that one hit is what I think. Okay, these 9 guys, they may deliver hits. If God is kind, most of them will. But after that, what they do is the actual game. So probably the lie is that you just need one song to become popular. That's not true at all. Trust me, I've been there. Obviously, the guys in my studio, we've all been together as a band. Most of you all know. We've been together as a band from school, and we all work together on a daily basis. So when I came up with this idea, it wasn't about the melody or the song or the structure. I just came up with the idea that let's make a song about a young, struggling, independent artist and his view on what the scene is today. And let's give a little bit of a hope towards the end, saying whatever may be the system now, that one day I will break it because my music will speak. So that was the idea. For sure, but one hack that we've kind of cracked is that, to be very honest, 90-95% of the music that I make or we make in the studio is not for any specific film. We just still follow the same pattern of what we did back in school and college, where we just make songs on a daily basis, depending on our moods, depending on situations around us, depending on what my friends are going through, what I am going through, or something that we see, something that we hear. So we just make songs on a daily basis, and then we try to fit them into the films that we are working in. So that way I've kind of kept that independent artist within me intact. So I don't work in a boundary where, the director says this is the situation and you've got to make a song for this. That has also happened, but the percentage of that happening is very less, probably 10-15% compared to the rest. So I don't advise this. I don't know if it's the right thing to follow, but it's been working for us for the past 15 years and we're just going with the flow. Yes, for sure. That's what, end of the day, I think we have to, even as Anirudh or as Aravindh, I think end of the day, what are we making music for? We're not making it for us to listen to in the studio. We're making it for people to enjoy it. And that's been our aim since day one. I may make something which I really love, but somewhere I know that this isn't going to resonate with a majority of the public. It's okay. Like in an album, you have, say, 6 songs. You can do a couple of songs where you know that probably this is not going to resonate, but still for the satisfaction you can. But still, end of the day, you're still in a entertainment business, and if you're in an entertainment business, it means you have to satisfy the customer, and the customer is the audience, and they are number one in the tree. So I think that's always been my game from day one, and that's how it will be also. I think everything. He would hate the person. That's what I tried to mention in the promo and in the song. I don't think it's hate. It's just like, okay, he's looking at a guy who's a commercial film music director, and he's feeling that, you know what, how do I get there one day? And he realizes that in today's day and age, these are the things that need to be there in a song. And finally he says, it's supposed to be satirical. So finally he says, yeah, even if I don't do these things, I will make it. So yeah, I think he wouldn't hate everything about me, but he would just be like, you know what, one day I'll finish this fellow. His freedom of expression, for sure. I'm not saying in a bad way, but in the sense he can just now, with this Aravindh character built, now I can do anything with this Aravindh character, in the sense tomorrow if I want to make a, say, a club song, I can just say that Aravindh has gone to a club or he gets stopped outside the club, So basically we're building a character which we can do anything with. Whatever song we do now, we can kind of bring that character into the ecosystem. So it's like almost building a universe around this guy. They build universes for films. We're trying to build a universe around this character for music. That's about it. Yes, for sure. I think every couple of months, every once in 3-4 months, in between the times that I release, that Albuquerque Records releases the other artists' songs, I will be putting out a song or two whenever I get a break from my film work as well. So yeah, you can expect about 3 tracks a year from Aravindh. Yes. As of today, Anirudh, obviously. But I wish that what Anirudh took 15 years to do, Aravindh will do faster. His first step is now, he's taken a good first step, I feel. So thank you to all of you for liking the song. And he's still miles away. And his life is a big story, which I'm going to uncover very slowly, one by one. So let's see, Billboard and I can have a conversation about this in another couple of years, and we'll see where he is. To Anirudh, I think we've been blessed for the past 15 years, where we've also learned that it's part and parcel of the game. So you don't take it to your head and keep your feet firmly on the ground and just keep going and keep doing what you do. Probably work a little harder, spend a few extra hours than what you did for your previous film, and times will be good.